Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to another video here on Sandcamp's YouTube channel. Now today we're here at the Bet365 Stadium. It was probably not one of the most mouth-watering ties of this FA Cup 4th round weekend, but it is Stoke versus Cardiff, in which is a game that I think both sides will see as a good opportunity to progress to the 5th round of the competition. Both sides struggling in the league at this current moment. Cardiff coming off the back of a 7-0 defeat at Elland Road against Leeds United last weekend. They'll want to make amends today, and they'll see it as a good opportunity to do, bring the fans back on side, give the players a bit of confidence by making it through to the 5th round. For Stoke, under the management of Mark Robins, still fairly new as the Stoke City boss, coming off the back of his first league win at Hull City last weekend, that 2-0 win, filling the players and fans with a bit more belief and confidence coming into this game. A win today, giving the fans a little bit of excitement going into the 5th round of this year's competition, would give the supporters something to look forward to in the rest of the campaign. So fingers crossed that's what happens today. Stoke can get through. Come on, Stoke.
Okay, right, we've got the man. What's 7, isn't it? He was on the Hull vlog, his country, he wants to be on it again. Predictions for the game today?
1-0 Stoke.
1-0 Stoke, love that. Come on. This is the turnout today, really. Top respect to the Cardiff fans, around 1,000 that have made the travel down from South Wales today. But I can't lie, credit to anyone who's turned up today. I don't think it's the sort of time that any kid's going to be pestering the mum and dad to take them to, with all due respect to Cardiff today. But let's hope we can get the job done and get through to round 5. Come on, lads. Good chance for Cardiff. Colwell, good drive inside on his left foot. Look, that's the worst possible start for Stoke. Just under 10 minutes in, Colwell picks the ball up out wide. Far too easy for him to drive into the middle and get a shot away. Defending has to be sharper. We've got to put a tackle in there, and it's a disappointing start from the Potters. 1-0 to Cardiff, and they draw first blood blue in this FA Cup 4th round tie. That's really poor from Stoke, a real slow start, a lacklustre one, and there it's just a simple ball over the top. It's chased down by their striker, great tenacity from him, but at the end of the day there's no way Gibson and Bonham should be having that much of a miscommunication and not being able to deal with it. Come on, it's the basics of football. Just clear the ball, clear your lines. We haven't, and we're 2-0 behind. And Stoke have a mountain to climb now if we want to go through to round 5 of this year's FA Cup. Enjoy yourself, mate.
I'll stay away.
Sorry?
Trying to stay away.
It's a great ball, Kumas to get Stoke back in the tie. Come on! There we go, Lewis Kumas, that's what he's about. And that's all it takes. Lewis Kumas makes a really good run in behind the Cardiff defence. Come on! A And the Liverpool youngster shows great composure, puts his foot through it, across goal, into the bottom corner. Really good finish by Lewis Kumas. The ball from Wouterberg. Yeah, really good ball by Berger, great spot. And Stoke all of a sudden back in this tie. They always say 2-0's a dangerous scoreline, and it might be here for Cardiff. Confidence maybe back in the Stoke team now. Let's get ourselves back in the game and back in the tie. Come on.
Half time.
Okay, well, it's half time here at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke 1, Cardiff City 2 at the interval. A disappointing first half, if I'm completely honest. I think always in FA Cup games, it's not about the performance. Obviously, it's more about the result, but the performance has been lacking so far from the boys out there in red and white. We're giving Cardiff far too much space, far too much time on the ball, and it is giving them lots of easy chances, cheap chances. I mean, you look at the 2 goals, just slow defending, not enough urgency. When Cardiff are coming at us, and that's got to change in the second half. The good thing is we got to go back. Did we deserve it at the time we got it? Probably not, if I'm being brutally honest, but we got it, and that's all that matters. You could see at the end of that first half we were playing with a lot more confidence, controlling the game a little bit, and I'm hoping that carries over into the second half and we can get ourselves back into this game, because there's no reason why we can't. So fingers crossed we can get that 1 more goal, maybe even 2, turn the game around in the 90, or at least send it to extra time and penalties, who knows. But yeah, come on, Stoke. I also want to just point out, right before we get into the second half, a group of about 6 or 7 lads just came up to me asking for photos, which I always appreciate the support. I love it. And one of those, I'll put it on the screen actually, was So Sidibe's brother. So big up to him, shout out to him, lovely lad. So yeah, thanks boys for your support. And like I always say, if you ever feel you want to come up to me at games, then feel free to, because I absolutely love it when people do. But yeah, let's get into the second half.
Kumas has done really well. Lewis Kumas. What a great start to the second half. Lewis Kumas has single-handedly dragged Stoke back into this game. He got the ball, shifted it onto his right foot. Shifted the ball onto his right foot. It's a low-driven shot. It's always hard for Horvath to deal with that sort of effort. An older Sanka subscriber. You love that. He's actually a really nice guy, by the way. Spoke to him a moment ago. But yeah, really good from Stoke. Great start to the second half. Let's go and try and win this game now. Come on. Kumas was on for a hat-trick there. Can Stoke be off for the third now to complete the turnaround? Oh, come on! Stoke have completely switched the mindsets in this game. It's great to see. It could have been so easy to switch off after going 2-0 behind a slow start. But you know what, we thought we need to sort this out. They sorted it out at the end of the first half, and now we've completely switched this game around, and the tempo is always Stoke right now. And the only team you can go on to see it win, the only team you can go on to see win the game right now is Stoke, but I don't want to jinx it. Showing great work ethic. The Cardiff centre-back didn't clear his lines quick enough. Tesco nipped in there and he's felt the touch. He's gone down, really smart forward play. He's bought the penalty and Stoke will have the chance to complete the turnaround. Come on. Well, can Lewis Baker hold his nerve in front of the Boothen end to put Stoke 3-2 up in the 4th round of the FA Cup? Lewis Baker for Stoke. to complete the turnaround. Baker in front of the Boothen end. Baker, brought back in January from Blackburn Rovers to play a pivotal part in the second half of this season, and he's done that perfectly today. Lewis Baker, really composed, he put his foot through it. Driven down low into the bottom corner, and Stoke have completed a turnaround in great style. Really well done, Stoke. Here's O'Dowd, a good chance, good save, chance still alive. Well, it's one incredible FA Cup tie, it's fair to say that for sure. Cardiff have equalised, they're back in the game. It's just one of them really. I can't really sit here and say anything negative about Stoke. We've had a really good second half, controlled it for the majority really, and it's just one chance. It's fallen on the edge of the area, and the Cardiff player, I think it was Ruben Colwell again, who's took it really well. Questions might be asked of Bonham there. Could he get down quicker, similar to the first? I don't know. But it's 3-3 and it's tie on again. And there is full time. And similar to the fixture at the Stadium of Light in the third round, if Stoke are to progress this year in the FA Cup, we will have to do it in extra time or maybe penalties. Look, I mean, extra time is never about quality. You know, you can see both sets of players there over by the touchline. They're tired, they're knackered, they've all run themselves into the ground in what has been a fantastic game of football, I must say, in the FA Cup fourth round. But the next 30 minutes are about what sort of character you are as a player. Have you got the passion, the dignity to find whatever you've got left, that energy you've got left, and grind it into some kind of performance to go on to win the game, to get your team through. It's going to be a very interesting next 30 minutes, and maybe further if it goes to penalties. But like I say, I keep reiterating, it's all about character now. Who has the bottle and who will go through? We'll go and see now.
We are playing this second half of extra time, by the way, but there has just been absolutely nothing that has happened.
Well, Stoke have the corner in the 120th minute of the game, in the dying embers of what has been a fantastic FA Cup tie. Full of goals, and we just need one more for the colours of red and white to book a ticket in round 5 of this year's FA Cup. Stevens has crossed, headed out, not cleared. Lawal, it's still alive. It's penalties. Get off! And it's going to be penalties to decide it. Well, now, they always say a penalty shootout is just a lottery, and it truly is. Whoever's got the bottle, whoever's got the desire, the composure to keep their heads and put the ball in the back of the net against the goalkeeper from 12 yards out. This is where it could go any way now. We've just got to hope it goes the way of red and white. Come on, boys, come on. First up is Joe Rawls for Cardiff. It's a great penalty. A long way to go yet, but Stoke have the chance to take the lead with a second penalty now. He's next up. It's off the crossbar, the slice of luck, and Stoke might get in the lead now. To put Stoke in the lead in the shootout, Secco. Back to square one. Cardiff in the lead. And Cardiff have the lead. It's a great save by Horvath in between the sticks for Cardiff. Berger to keep Stoke in the FA Cup. And whoever steps up for Cardiff, Ruben Colwill, if he scores, sends Cardiff through to the next round and sends Stoke packing. Can he hold his nerve? That's the question. It's Ruben Colwill for Cardiff to send them through.
Okay, so it's finished here at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke 3, Cardiff City 3. A win for the Bluebirds via a penalty shootout. It's always going to be a sore one. You lose on penalties, but it's nothing against the Stoke side. I think today we showed a lot of character when we went 2-0 behind quite early on in the game. We could have caved in. We could have let Cardiff walk all over us and walk away from here with a ticket in round 5 a lot easier than we did. We came back into the game. We completely turned it around. Really positive signs in that regard. It's just frustrating that we then conceded a goal pretty soon after. A nice finish by Colwell on the edge of the area that flattens the game out a little bit, and you could always see it had penalties written all over it from that point onwards. And look, it's the FA Cup. It's unfortunate we can't progress any further. I'd have loved the big tie in the next round, but unfortunately if that's going to happen, we're going to have to wait till next year. But I hope you enjoyed it here on Sandcamp's YouTube channel. It was a great game today, so please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Genuinely, I do really appreciate it. And that is Sam Cam. Peace out. I'll see you next year, FA Cup. See you next year.